Excellency, dignitaries, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ethiopia, the land of origins. And once again, welcome to the home base of Africa's leading carrier, Ethiopian Airlines. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Ethiopian Airlines, Norman's Airspace, and the Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority for organizing this forum, which sheds light on the key role aviation plays in nurturing the growth of different sectors, including tourism. My heartfelt gratitude goes to Mr. Mesfin Tasso as well, Ethiopian Airlines Group CEO, Mr. Jonathan Norman, chairman of the event, and Mr. Yinnesu Admase, director of the event, as officials of Ethiopian Civil Aviation Authority for making this forum a success. As the heartbeat of both African diplomacy and its aviation industry, Addis Ababa is the most fitting place in Africa to host this forum. And I thank the organizers for bringing this important forum home. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as the center of African diplomacy and home to the continent's leading aviation group, Ethiopia serves as a strategic gateway connecting Africa with the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. The continued growth of Ethiopian Airlines has amplified Ethiopia's role as a vital regional gateway over the decades. Addis Ababa's strategic location at the heart of the fastest growing trade lane in the world, China, India, Africa, Brazil trade lane, has contributed further to Ethiopia's leading role in aviation business as well as in African diplomacy. Besides playing a leading role in Africa's diplomacy and aviation industry, Ethiopia is also emerging as a preferred business-friendly and culturally rich destination. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, air transport is the lifeblood of tourism. Our flag carrier, Ethiopian Airlines, has always been the driver of Ethiopia's tourism sector growth by connecting the country to more than 145 destinations around the world, a source of national pride. It catalyzes economic growth through forex earnings, job creation, and tourism. Ethiopian Airlines' impact extends beyond Ethiopia as well, fostering economic and tourism growth across Africa, which hosts the highest number of the carrier destinations. Ethiopia has also been key to the success of this forum, which is the premier aviation event in Africa. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the role of transportation in tourism development cannot be overstated. Reliable destination accessibility, which is determined by transport service, is a very fundamental condition for the development of any tourist destination, providing a vital link between tourist-generating areas and their destinations. According to the UNWTO, air travel has continued to be the dominant mode of travel in international tourism, accounting for slightly over half of all international arrivals. Air transport remains the preferred form of transport for much of international tourism. And moreover, in a number of countries, air travel is also an important form of transport for domestic tourism as well. In relation to the status of the aviation industry in Africa, the large size of the continent, coupled with a number of landlocked countries and the sheer distance between key African cities, makes air transport a crucial means of transport for the continent. And further, the very poor overland infrastructure in the continent underpins the importance of air connections. Air transport is the hallmark of intra-African tourism and regional integration as well at large, which is of a very great importance in driving intra-African tourism. Connected to this, ensuring the free movement of people among African countries is also another determining factor for the growth of intra-African tourism. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in the years to come, Africa is projected to have increasing passenger growth by the continent's growing middle class. This will also increase demand for aviation services, providing stronger growth for the aviation business as well. Expanding intra-African air connectivity is a very crucial innovation to also meet growing demand. In specific terms, in Africa, it's said to effectively utilize its immense tourism potential for sustainable growth. A very reliable and efficient air transport is a very essential prerequisite. To this end, Ethiopia has been striving to enhance intra-African air connectivity through various measures which are aligned with relevant regional and international standards and frameworks. An open skies policy, long championed by Ethiopia, promises an even brighter future for the continent's aviation sector. Operationalizing in the single African air transport market will also be defining a step forward in a liberalizing and thriving intra-African air transport service. Ethiopia's recent national reform marked the beginning of a new chapter for the tourism sector, elevating it to the top priority area for driving economic growth in the country. The Ministry of Tourism was established as an independent entity in the wake of the reform to unlock Ethiopia's vast tourism potential. The government's large-scale destination development projects across various regions further demonstrates the importance placed on the tourism sector in my country. The role of aviation is more important than ever before in realizing this substantial growth we envision for the tourism sector. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, finally, I would like to extend an invitation to investors to engage in Ethiopia's tourism sector, which presents a very big wealth of promising opportunities. My government is keen to collaborate with the private sector in public-private partnerships, unlocking ample opportunities for businesses. Once again, my sincere thanks to everyone involved in organizing this vital forum for shedding light on the aviation sector. I wish you all a very successful forum and a very enjoyable stay in our beautiful city, Addis Ababa. Thank you very much.